Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the New York Yankees. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best. Look for him to have a good start in this one.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Villar.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, Harold. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, you got to get him early. You know, we always say that about these ace pitchers. You get them early before they settle in, and he sure enough did. Leadoff hit to start this game.
Standing in now, Hernan Perez. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. And this is fouled back and out of play. Oh, 2 coming from Sabathia, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights-out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Domingo Santana, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Brewers strand 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Junior Guerra, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Foul back. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And Matt, you look at their split right now, but they lost the first game 1 to second one, so you're looking at momentum is on their side. That's why I'm kind of leaning towards them here in this third game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball right side. And he's retired, 1 away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's going to be the key for them today, HR?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9, they put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Susak corrals it, and the throw is in time. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
1-0 pitch on the way. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little bouncer. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
First baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. Still no score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He was responsible for the only run they could muster in yesterday's ball game. It was a solo shot. Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the first pitch from CeCe. And Sabathia gets ahead here with the changeup. It's 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2. Ready now, Scooter Gennett. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Castro has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CeCe Sabathia. Still 0-0. Here's Starlin Castro, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And now a pitch on the way. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready on 1-2. Line drive to center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's through first and hustling for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here's Didi Gregorius. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Brewers. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Matt Holliday standing in now. First chance for him in this one, as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. Braun to put it away. Now here comes the runner for the plate. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it, as he retreats with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Into the box, Alexi Ramirez. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Ramirez running at first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He's on the move again from first. Tapped down the line. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Again, he's off for second. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And a foul pop behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Now a swing by Ellsbury and an easy ground ball out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Yankees 1 and the Brewers nothing. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar.
The
average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Aguilar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Now batting, Andrew Susac. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First delivery to him on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Shortstop, Jonathan VR.
Into the box, Jonathan VR, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled to open up the ball game. From the stretch. On the ground up the middle. Castro's got it. Ramirez for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Digging in for his second at bat, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. As a look, now the pitch. Called strike 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder Brett Gardner.
Into the windup and the pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Perez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another chance, Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. ground ball right into the shift. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Or will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Digging in to try it again, Greg Bird. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Yankees 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
Now the first pitch from CC. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Ryan Braun with the solo home run, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the Brewers have come back to tie things at 1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand, but guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Popped high in the air. Bird is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Settling in now, Travis Shaw. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
And he takes strike 2. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
In now, Scooter Gennett. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Now another 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. That gets down and the inning will continue. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-1 ball game.
Third baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Yankees, third baseman, number 18.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broxton's on his horse. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-1. Now in the box, Andrew Susac. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Andrew Susac.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Digging in the
Jonathan
switch hitter,
Villar.
Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And this is fouled back and out of play. Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan
Ready
Perez.
once again, Hernan Perez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Brewers lead it 2-1. At the plate, Aaron Hicks.
Leading off for the
He'll lead
Yankees.
things off as we begin the home
fielder,
5th.
Aaron Hicks.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Braun has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number
Here's
11,
Brett Gardner now.
Brett
He comes in 0 for
Gardner.
2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off
Comes
for the
in
Brewers,
1 for 2 with that
the
home
left
run he hit
fielder, number
earlier.
8, Ryan Braun.
Into the windup and the pitch. Weekly hit to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 16, Domingo Santana.
Riding in once again, Domingo Santana, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Sanchez is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Perez is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
First baseman, number 33, Greg Bird.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Greg Bird. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
Braun on the move. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, we're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Keon Broxton. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Now the first pitch from CC. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. .02 coming from Sabathia. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in to try it again, Scooter Gennett. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball called for strike 2.
I got the count 0-2.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lifted the other way to left center. Ellsbury on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And that one stayed up a little high. Next pitch will make an even 80 pitches for Sabathia. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the first pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Braun coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Matt Holliday. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's by him for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Alexi.
Now in the box,
Ramirez.
Alexi Ramirez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
High pop-up. Aguilar is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping in, Andrew Susac. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, number 13, Andrew Susac.
Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Dylan Betances.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. 0-2. Here it comes. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Takes a high fastball for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now, that was a weird approach right there. He takes the first 2 pitches for strikes, and now you're thinking, 0-2, you're going to be defensive, right? No, he gets the next pitch and lines it for a single.
Ryan Braun will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. They still lead it 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
so the call's gone out to the bullpen as they'll turn things over to the big guy, the hard-throwing right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Now a bunt attempt here. Now a diving tag as he lays himself out to make the play. What an effort.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Digging in, Brett Gardner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Santana is after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he just misses with a curveball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit onto deep left field. And this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
fouled back. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Chris Carter will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 48, Chris
Into
Carter.
the box now, Domingo Santana. He'll lead things off against Betances, who looks to lock down the victory. From the stretch.
Santana.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Ellsbury. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Brewers have drawn even now at 3-3.
There aren't many hitters in this league that can take it out to dead center, but he's obviously one of them. Wow, he just mans up and blasts this thing over the center field wall. Very impressive swing of the bat right there.
Now batting, third
And that
baseman,
brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Travis Shaw is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Scooter Gennett. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Now here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. Home half of the 9th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Stepping into the box,
Leading
Starlin
off in the
Castro.
bottom of the ninth.
No hits in 3
Second
tries so
baseman.
far. He's struck out once.
Starlin Castro.
And here's a good breaking pitch by Chamberlain for strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Chase Headley will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Headley.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 0-2 pitch in the dirt, but swung on and missed. Susac has it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter,
Matt Holliday standing in now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground toward the left. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Ramirez.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Still tied 3-3. Chase Headley is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 12, Chase Headley.
So digging in now, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
First baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Chad Green takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Green.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The catcher, number 13. And
Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Sogard.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out, nobody on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Villar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Willie Peralta comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Peralta.
Jet Bandy is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 47, Jet Bandy.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Right fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a flare out to left center. Braun coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
So striding
Ellsbury.
forward now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike one. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. The 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Peralta sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Also, that two-out success means Gary Sanchez will get to hit here.
Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 miles an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
Gary Sanchez will stand in again as we take it back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The two-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Runner's back. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Chris Carter.
Here's Chris Carter now. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And Braun will need to play this off the wall. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there's no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Chad Green earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.